Okay, John Gate here from TK Arena. I'm on the Intel booth. We're checking out the Intel i7 core CPU running Firefly 2, right?
Firefly 2.
Now, I'm wearing a funny vest here. This vest is actually filled with air-compressed pockets that actually indent your chest whenever you get shot. So it's actually quite a strange sensation as you're running through Far Cry getting shot by these enemies. You know whether they're behind you. If they're shooting you in the back, you need to turn around. It's quite an amazing experience. What else can you tell us about these systems that are running here? What's the CPU exactly?
The CPU that is on all four of these gaming systems here is the Intel Core i7 965. It's the Extreme Edition, the black badge of the Core i7.
So you can overclock this baby as well?
You can overclock this baby. It comes standard at a 3.2 with four cores, 8 threads, and all tuning has been removed. It's all yours to go. So.
Excellent. So what's running this system?
This is an Intel Core i7 Extreme, the 965 processor. It's got 12 gigs of DDR3 RAM in here and 2 NVIDIA GeForce 280s in SLI. So, it's pretty beefed up.
Shattered for limits of desktop computing, intelligence support, this software uses AI double everything. Today's most complex but immersive game. But it's also powerful enough to handle farm states.
So who makes this chess piece?
Huh?
Who makes the vest?
It's TN Games.
Okay.
So this is the third space frag vest.
Any more bad guys around?
They're probably all down. Yeah, I think you ran past most of them on your way up here. So. You're actually the first guy that made it to the top of the mountain today. So.
Now, another way Intel is demonstrating the power of their Core i7 CPUs is through these touch panels, which is just it's a touch film on a glass display here with a projector behind here actually projecting onto the screen itself. So it enables you to move around this fully 3D environment home here and check out all the information available to you in this particular application. So the interface goes through a wire here, which is a standard touch display, sending all the information back to the PC, which is powered by the Intel Core i7 processor. Now, the most amazing thing about this particular demonstration is actually the frames per second, which you can see on the screen here. It's running at the moment at over 500 frames per second in this 3D environment. Let's go to a gaming environment here as well. So just showing you a home and entertainment area where you've got your gaming environment and games on the screens there. It's still running at over 300 frames per second in the gaming environment as well. Okay, we're here with the Intel UMID system, the little M book. Now this particular system is running the Atom Z5 series processor. As you can see by the size of my hand next to this product, it is tiny. It's got Wi-Fi built into it, so you can connect it up to your mobile provider as well. And it's a full functioning keyboard. So you no longer have to, play around with tiny little keyboards. This is actually finger size. I mean, it might take a little bit of getting used to, but definitely compared to something like the OQO or even an iPhone, this is a much better product. Okay, another cool thing we've seen here on the Intel booth, Rex here to show us video phones. Is that right?
That's correct. It's a media phone based on the Intel Atom processor. It was developed by a company called OpenPeak, based out of Florida, and they realized they needed a high-performance, low-power processor. Atom fits that bill perfectly in that it's able to provide the performance they need to run applications today, performance for future applications, so headroom to grow, as well as a low-power performing product, because this is a fanless, small form factor design.
Right. Now, what features do these phones have?
They're a voice-over IP phone. You have access to the internet, so media. Can be your personal manager. You have Google Calendar. You have contacts synced up. You can see news, traffic, weather, sports. So you have internet access. And that's one of the other beautiful things about the Intel Atom processor. It allows you to access all that Intel content, internet content.
So unlike other video phones that are out there, this is actually a fully functional PC as well, right?
It's not meant to replace your PC. It doesn't have a browser. This specific device does not have a browser. It could support a browser, but you have access to PC applications or PC internet applications.
Now, are these products available on the market yet, or would you expect to see them in 2009?
Expect to see them in 2009. They're not in the market yet. This is an enterprise version for the office. This is a version for the consumer in the home.
Awesome. Well, hopefully Intel can actually bring video phones to our home too.
I hope it's to my home as well.